Good morning class. As in the last lecture we have learned about the Hund's rule as well Pauli's rule and Aubert principle. What Aubert has said that the electrons they are just filling in the orbital from the lower energy level to the higher energy level. Then Pauli's exclusion is there that whenever electrons are there occupied in the orbital, they are occupied with maximum number of 2 in their opposite spin. That means the electron they are filling with up spin as well as down spin, and whatever the orbital is there it only having the maximum number of electron, that is 2. And Hahn has said that whenever electron is having any filling in any of the subshells, they are filling in the orbital. Suppose I am talking about the p orbital. P has subshell, that is px, py and pz. So whenever the electrons are there accommodate, so they are accommodate singles in the up spin and then they are moving with the down spin. So that is all the particular rules we have learned about the filling of the electrons, children. Now today we learn about the electron atomic orbital configuration. That means what are the particular orbital. Whenever we are talking about the orbital configuration, orbital is always there denoted by a square bracket, whatever it may be, 1s, 2s, 2p or 3s or 3p. So we will starting with very first particular element, that is hydrogen. Children, in the 9th class what we have learned about the K shell, L shell, N shell and N shell. The electrons are going to be occupied by the formula, that is 2n square T. So whenever we are talking about over here, very first element is hydrogen. Now when we talk about hydrogen carries 1 electron. So atomic orbital is having whatever the one particular Aubert has said that electron first are going to be arranged in 1s, then 2s, then 2p, then 3s, then 3p, then 4s. अभी तक जो हमें सीखना है वो till this much of orbital. That means electron they are moving to 1s first, then 2s, then 2p, then 3s, then 3p and then 4s. So whenever we are talking about this orbital, 1s orbital when I am talking about, so what I am writing is 1s, then I am making the square for the orbital arrangement. Then 2s, again I am making the orbital for 2s. Then 2p. Now 2p has 3 subshells, 2px, 2py and 2pz. So I am just having the 3 square brackets for the suborbital. So this is the particular very first element, that is hydrogen के लिए है. तो हाइड्रोजन के पास एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है तो क्या करेगा 1s 1. So it only occupies 1 electron in up spin. So that is for hydrogen. Now second element we know that is helium. So what I am writing here is helium. Helium के पास number of electron है 2. So here what we have 1s 2. So electron are occupied with 1s. Then in 2s and 2p there will be no electrons, but as we draw the atomic orbital diagram, we have to show this particular orbital. So it is hydrogen and helium. Now third element, children, when we talked about it is lithium. So when we talked about lithium, children, so third element is lithium. Lithium is carrying 3 electrons. So जो भी Pauli's exclusion है उसमें बोला है कि वो 2 ही इलेक्ट्रॉन रखेगा. That means 1s is carrying 2 electrons and 2s is carrying 1 electron. So 1s is carrying the electrons in their opposite spin. One is there in the up spin, second electron will be there in the down spin. So that is 1s 2, 2s 1. Okay children, so 2p will be there now free. There will be no electron in 2p orbital. After lithium there will be beryllium. Fourth element is beryllium containing 4 electrons. That means 1s2, 2s2. So 1 and 2. So here when we talked about that is third element, you can see over here. Children, whenever it will be there, ask in the exam tomorrow, you have the paper to write in which we are not taking the particular solution exam, whatever the particular questions are there in the exercise, but we are taking the theoretical part in the exam. So children, whatever the video, see it carefully, and from that only I have just managed the question, so you can write the answer. I have not taken the question from the particular whatever the exercise is there. Yes, I have taken the particular calculation which is based on the de Broglie's equation, that is lambda whenever talked about is equal to h upon mv. So I have taken the particular numerical based on the de Broglie equation, whatever that particular you have to write. So whenever we talked about the fourth element, it is beryllium. After beryllium, that is fifth element, that is boron. अगर बोरोन की बात कर रहे हैं तो आई एम हैविंग, व्हेनेवर वी टॉक्ड अबाउट बोरोन, boron is having 5 electrons. So here when we talk about 2s has no substance, so 2s is also containing 2 electrons. So 1s to 2s to किसका जो भी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन है किसका है, बेरिलियम का है. So now what we are writing is 2px1, 2py0, 2pz0. ये नहीं लिखना है तो भी चलेगा because we have 1. That means 1s2, 2s2, 2p. So that is the fifth element, boron. So boron is having how many electrons? 5. 2 plus 2 plus 1, that is 4 plus 1, 5. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 1. So 2p excellent electron jayega in the upstream. Now when we talked about boron, after boron we have carbon. So when we talked about the carbon, children, it is containing how many electrons? 6 electrons. So whenever we talked about carbon, the electrons are occupying singly in the subshells. That means 2px1 and 2py1. So whenever we talked about the carbon is the sixth element. So when we talk about carbon is having 6 electrons, 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1. Children. So this is all about the 1 to 6 element. Children, you can copy it. After carbon, what we have? 7. That is nitrogen. Nitrogen के पास यहाँ पे अगर हम talk about the 7, it contains 7 electrons. So we have 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz. तो ये हो गया इसका नाइट्रोजन का. You can copy it, children. I have taken the question from this. From atomic orbital diagram पूछे तो आपको ऐसे ड्रॉ करना है, उसे आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो. ये हो गया atomic orbital diagram. That means you have to use the square bracket for filling the electrons. Now nitrogen, after nitrogen we have the next very element, that is when we talk about oxygen. Oxygen carrying 8 electrons, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2px2, 2py1, 2pz1. यहाँ पे अगर काउंट करें तो 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 2 6 and 6 plus 1 7 and 8. So what we are doing is 1s, suppose that is 1s is containing 2 electrons, 2s is again containing 2 electrons, 2px, 2py and 2pz we talked about. Suppose that is 2px, that is 2py and 2pz children. So हर एक में पहले सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन जाएगा and then it is going to be double. So this is the electronic configuration, atomic electronic orbital configuration for oxygen. Now the ninth one, that is fluorine. Fluorine is containing, children, when we talked about fluorine is the ninth element. Fluorine is having 9. So when we talk about 1s2, 2s2, 2px2, यहाँ पे कितना हुआ? 2 2 4 2 6, 2 1. That means 2py2. So what we are doing is we are only adding this particular electrons over here. So this is for fluorine. We talked about this. That is for fluorine. Now last next neon. Neon is the one we talked about. Neon, when we talked about neon, is the argon noble gas, unreactive gas. When we talked about 10 electron, outer motion is fulfilled with the number of electrons, that is 2s2. So ये हो गया। अब हम इसे कैसे लिख सकते हैं चिल्ड्रन, when we talked about, so 1s2 तो हो गया हीलियम, है ना। हीलियम में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन? 2। तो मैं इसे ऐसे भी लिख सकती हूँ, हीलियम 2s2 2px2 2py2 2pz2, और ये सारे को मैं लिख सकती हूँ नियॉन। आप खाली जो भी अनरिएक्टिव है नोबल गैसेस है उसको ही आप ऐसे लिख सकते हो। हीलियम के बाद आप पूरी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन ऐसे लिख सकते हो, पूरे को लिख सकते हो नियॉन। दैट मीन्स 2p के बाद अब कौन सी है? 3s। तो जो भी अब होगा तो हम इसे लिख सकते हैं 3s1। तो ये डायरेक्टली किसका हो गया? सोडियम का। ये शॉर्टकट है, आप इसे ऐसे लिख सकते हो। हायर क्लासेस में जब भी जाओगे तो ये आपको ड्रॉ नहीं करना है, यू हैव टू मूव विद दिस नियॉन 3s1 नियॉन 3s2। अब 3s के बाद है 3p, तो अगेन यू हैव टू फिल द इलेक्ट्रॉन लाइक दिस। सो दैट इज फॉर द वेरी शॉर्टकट मेथड एंड गेट यूज इन द हायर क्लासेस। और ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन शॉर्टकट मेथड से है। नियॉन नियॉन पूरा जो भी है अनरिएक्टिव गैसेस नॉर्मल गैसेस है, तो नियॉन के बाद नियॉन में 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, 10 + 1 हो गया 11 11 हो गए। तो 11 जो है वो है सोडियम के नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन। सो अगर सोडियम के इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन अब हमें करनी है तो ये हो गया नियॉन। अब नियॉन के बाद कौन सी है? एक 3s। तो अब मैं 3s में एक इलेक्ट्रॉन क्या करूँगी? ऐड। तो ये हो जाएगा, दैट इज द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन फॉर सोडियम 11 सोडियम। सोडियम इज हैविंग सिंबल Na, जिसके पास है हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन? 11। ठीक है चिल्ड्रन, सो दैट इज द atomic orbital configuration for sodium. Now after sodium we have magnesium. So what we are doing is we are taking the 12th element, that is magnesium children. Magnesium के पास 12 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, that means 3s is containing now how many electrons? 2. So that is for, तो अब आप इसे कैसे लिख सकते हो? नियॉन 3s, तो ये हो गया मैग्नीशियम। आप इसे ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, बट एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल कन्फिगरेशन पूछा है, देन यू हैव टू ड्रॉ दिस। सो दैट इज फॉर टुमारोज क्वेश्चन पेपर। कल आपका पेपर है जिसमें ये क्वेश्चंस भी हैं, यू हैव टू ड्रॉ द एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल डायग्राम। और एक वेवलेंथ से रिलेटेड न्यूमेरिकल है, दैट व्हाट यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर विथ exercise we are doing in the next particular lecture, but whatever the assessment is there, in which I have taken one chapter whole, from that numerical is also there. For chapter number 2 I have taken the theoretical part, only one particular numerical is there based on the de Broglie's equation. Okay, de Broglie equation as well as the Bohr's model of an atom, जिसमें हमने circumferences के बारे में लिखा था, mdr (n(2π). ये जो है वो please kindly see the video of today so you have idea about the tomorrow's question paper, children. That is my suggestion to you people. Now after magnesium, that is 13 aluminium, and we'll talk about, I'm not going to talk about this. Aluminium is having 13 electrons, so it is 1s2 2s2 2px1 2py2 2pz1 3s2। इतना ज़्यादा लिखना है, इससे अच्छा हम क्या लिखेंगे? डायरेक्टली नियॉन 3s2। अब 3s के बाद हमने अप्लाई 3p में इलेक्ट्रॉन जाएंगे, तो अब मेरे पास 3px है, 3py है और 3pz। तो यहाँ पे आई डोंट हैव द स्पेस ऑफ व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, आई एम जस्ट स्टार्टिंग ओवर फ्रॉम हियर। दैट इज 1s is containing 2 electrons, 2s again containing 2 electrons, 2p again containing 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, that is 2px 2py 2pz. Now that is 3s2, and now here 3px 3py 3pz. So it containing 1 electron. So that is the electronic configuration for aluminium Al. Al के पास 13 electron, you can count 10 plus 3 30. Now same manner we will talk about silicon. Silicon is having 40 electrons, number of electrons है 3s2 3px1 3py1. So here 3py1, whatever I am doing is that is for silicon, हम उसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं neon 3s2 3s2 3p1, or you can write 3p2, but that is better क्योंकि p के पास सबशेल्स है तो हमें बताना जरूरी है कि एक इलेक्ट्रॉन सिंगली ऑक्यूपाइड होते हैं, then they are going to be double. After silicon 14, 15 is the phosphorus. When we talk about phosphorus is having 15 electrons. So when we talk about the phosphorus, phosphorus is having 15 number of electrons. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 directly written, 3s2, 3px1, 3py1, 3pz1. अब देखो आप यहाँ पे काउंट करो, 2 + 2 4 + 6 10, तो ये हो गया नियॉन, ठीक है। नियॉन के बाद ये हो गया 3s2, 3px1, 3py1, 3pz1, so 3 + 2 5 50. So that is the electronic configuration for phosphorus, children. Now after phosphorus what we have? Sulfur. Sulfur की अगर बात करते हैं children, when we talk about sulfur, sulfur is containing 16 electrons. That means now what we have? 3px2. That means we have 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. Instead of 2px2, 2py2, 2pz2, 3s2. अब मेरे पास ये सल्फर है तो यहाँ पे 3py2, that means what I am having is कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन? 2 4 6 8 10 12 13 14 15 16, ठीक है, हो गए डन। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 and 16. So 2px2, 2py1, 2pz. So if you number the count the number of electrons, it will be 16. After sulfur what we have? Chlorine. Chlorine is having how many electrons? 17 electrons. So that will be their occupied by. आप इसे पूरा कैसे लिखोगे? ये जो भी है उसे आप लिख सकते हो नियॉन, फिर लिखोगे 3s2, 3px2, 3py1, 3pz1. अब मेरे पास है क्लोराइन. So again what I am having is 3px2, 3py2. Instead of 1 I am having 2 and 3pz1. Okay, children. So you can write for the chlorine, that is 3s2, 3px2, 3py2 and 3pz1. It is for chlorine. Then argon. Argon are noble gases. So when we talk about argon, तो argon में भी जो भी सब ऑर्बिटल है वो भी कैसी होगी? फुलफिल होगी. That means they are occupied with the number of 2 electrons. That means here now instead of 1 we have 2. So this is whole, you can write that with argon. That means उसके बाद जो भी है उसे आप कैसे लिखोगे? आर्गन. So आर्गन के बाद जो भी है, that means कि after 3p जो भी whatever the out of it say that 3p के बाद इलेक्ट्रॉन रहेंगे 4s1. तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन आर्गन के बाद कौन आता है? तो हम लोग 18 के बाद लाइक पोटेशियम के. सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट पोटेशियम, सो पोटेशियम के पास 19 इलेक्ट्रॉन है तो ये 18 + 1 हो गया 19. तो इतना सारा एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू ड्रॉ. सो दिस वाज द मेथड. आफ्टरवर्ड्स इट विल कम. सो दिस इज द मेथड व्हिच यू हैव टू राइट आफ्टरवर्ड्स. But first you have to see that how they are going to be occupied in the suborbital as well as the orbital, and then after we have used this method. Okay, so this is the particular which we have to write. But अगर atomic orbital diagram पूछा जाता है तो आपको ये लिखो. आप ये लिखोगे whenever you are writing this, it will not going to be wrong. It is also right. But whatever the question is there, it is about the atomic orbital diagram. So you have to just fill in the electrons in the orbital. So when you are writing this, that is also correct and this is also correct. And lastly, when we talk about the very last particular, that is calcium. So when we talk about calcium, so calcium is there with 20. So here when we talk about 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, ये इसका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन हो गया, ठीक है। सो पी की सब सेल्स है, उसमें इलेक्ट्रॉन कैसे जाते हैं। सो यहाँ पे अगर देखें तो 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py, sorry 2px2, 2py, 2pz2, 3s2, एंड लास्टली व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट दैट इज आफ्टर 3p वो 4s में जा रहा है, तो 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन अगर हैं तो ये हो गया कैल्शियम का इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन। तो हमने 1 to 20 इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन देखे। सो दिस इज द सिलेबस फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर असेसमेंट 1, योर असेसमेंट 1 which will be there tomorrow, and I have not taken any particular from the textbook, but yes, sorry exercise, but yes, one of the numerical will be there. You can insert the value and find out the whatever the wavelength or whatever the mass or whatever the velocity for the electron according to de Broglie equation. So that was that will be there in the paper. So you have to apply the formula and do the mathematical calculation that is there in the question paper, whatever I am going to announce today. So I have not taken a single question from the particular, whatever we have done that, from that I have taken. So kindly please try to solve out, try to write it. If you don't know the answer, use the textbook, use the reference and write the answer, but write the answer. So you have idea that what you have learned, that will be helpful for you people in the particular next upcoming classes. So this is all about for today, children, and in the next particular lecture we will just learn about the last topic and we are just solving the exercise, and then after we will move into the third chapter very quickly. Thank you.